This is 106.1 KYVZ. Good Tuesday morning. Visiting now with meteorologist Chris Schromick at Decision Weather in Atwood, as well as America's Weather streaming channel. Chris, looks like a mild day just ahead of another frontal system coming in down the road here this week.
Yeah, Joe, this weather map here this morning is quiet through the Midwest and actually all the way to the East Coast. That storm system that brought the first rain to California is now off into the Atlantic and offshore. And then we got that new one that's brought those torrential rainfalls to the LA area. That's now moving up into the mountains of Utah, Arizona, and eventually into southwestern Colorado and the western slopes. So there is advisory and winter storm warnings up for all those locations. Out there in California, they received anywhere from 5, 6, 8, 12 inches of rain, particularly in that LA area where it's been the most devastating, where they can't handle that type of precipitation and the mud's just crumbling and lots of flooding. So we do have flood watches and warnings for all those areas in the southwest, southern California. We do have some fog out here on the plains still. There is some dense fog just to our north and east in McCook, Norton, Holdridge, those areas. That'll be burning off quickly here this morning. And we're starting off with mild temperatures in the upper 30s to around 40. We'll have the southwest breezes picking up this afternoon at 15 to 25 miles per hour. That'll push highs into the middle to upper 50s, and that'll extend all the way into the northern high plains, into the Midwest. And we do have some cold air lurking up there on the Canadian border, and we'll just keep an eye on that until this low pressure actually kicks out of the mountains here around Denver on Wednesday. So we'll continue to watch these winds. Tonight, they'll get even stronger. We're looking at 20 to 30 miles per hour overnight. Then tomorrow, they'll be gusting upwards to 50. So tomorrow's going to be very windy. Hatch things down today and take precautions for a very windy day tomorrow, and maybe some advisories will be issued later today. Temperature-wise, we're going into the middle 60s again tomorrow. We got that low that was coming over the Rockies. We could see another 20, 30 inches of snow in those western slopes. When it kicks out of Denver there on Wednesday afternoon, it's going to take a track north and east heading towards South Dakota, North Dakota, where that colder air is sitting up there along the Canadian border. So that snow line will be to the north and west of, say, Denver to Pierre, South Dakota. We'll be out in front of that, so we could actually see some rumbles of thunder tomorrow evening as that low circulates through here. So if you got caught under one of those rumbles of thunder tomorrow evening, you could pick up a quick quarter inch of rain. Most likely we'll see wraparound showers early Thursday morning as those winds switch to the north and be breezy at 15 to 25. So we're just talking about a few sprinkles, maybe a few hundredths, a tenth of an inch of precipitation there Thursday morning. Thursday and Friday will be cooler. We'll see temperatures in the upper 40s, low 50s. That's still above normal for this time of year because we should be in the lower 40s, upper 30s, and lows in the teens. So there's a big difference what we're seeing in the mornings and afternoons here the next 3-4 days into the weekend. And then the weekends, which we really got to watch because there's another Pacific system right on the heels of this one. It's going to take a south track through Texas. So that's going to put us in upsloping flow. Behind that exiting system in the Midwest, Friday and Saturday, that cold air from Canada is going to sink down. So we're going to see temperatures in the 30s, lows in those lower 20s over the weekend. And that upslope flow with the east-southeasterly winds, we do expect snow accumulation. Right now, the track would have 1 to 3 inches to the Colorado line, heavier amounts as you go towards Denver. And then again, we could be talking half of 10 inches of snow out there for Denver. So if you're traveling that way, our listeners on KYVZ out there in Colorado online, got lots of weather for you coming. We're going to wait here until the weekend and that Super Bowl here in Northwest Kansas before we start seeing some winter returning.
Once again, that's meteorologist Chris Schromick at Decision Weather in Atwood, as well as America's Weather streaming channel, joining us here this morning on 106.1 KYVZ.